So here we are on board the Sport Yacht 65, and I hope by now that you've seen the full walkthrough video we did of this fantastic new Sunseeker model. But one of the key features is the SkyHelm, and I really today wanted to run you through some of the detail that makes this area so special and so different, not just for the Sunseeker range but for the whole industry. So first of all, you've got these very low slung bucket seats, which are really connected straight down to the deck at a very low level. And it means that with this integrated low slung center helm, everything falls immediately to hand. Wheel, controls, major function here. It just feels right. And if you look down through, you've got these fantastic multi-function displays that are controlled by the jog wheel here. We'll give you some more detail of that when we look at the lower helm. And then down to a beautiful Garmin screen, which again can show boat controls, navigation, radar, all of the function of the boat systems, even down to lighting and Seakeeper you'll see on the screen here. Coming back through, Volvo main engine control, VHF, the touch, although the Garmin screen is touchscreen, you do have a physical control here to actually go through the menu. Wireless phone charger that expands to hold your phone in place. And then lastly but not least, a waterproof USB charging point here as well. But there's one more special feature on this boat which makes it really special. So from that low slung position, if you're then coming into harbour, it would be quite difficult to be reaching over and get the controls. So quite uniquely and very cleverly, by pushing this button here, you then raise up this helm and you've got a great standing position for when you're coming into harbour. And obviously being Volvo IPS, you've got their brilliant joystick here on the port side. So easy control, and couple that with the helm if you need it, bow thruster and horn. And what a showpiece. I mean, it's completely unique and great visibility for docking the boat. Simple push of the button and we can drop that all the way back down. Works brilliantly, but it's not the only unique helm on this boat. So let's go downstairs and look at the detail that we've also included into the lower helm. So let's start with the helm seats themselves. You can see they're beautifully sculpted, lots of detail, and electrically adjustable fore and aft here. And you've got a great position with the foothold on the floor here. You've got a great position to sit back with controls fully, within a great reach and touch here. But it's then the detailing beyond that that makes it so special. So fully IPS boat, so the joystick here falls straight to hand. And then going forward to main controls, thrusters, and your engine start-stop. Normal features, but just beautifully placed. But then going beyond that, what you'll see as you go forward on the console, normally we would expect to see a large slab containing the screens and all minor controls and everything for the boats and system. What we've got here is two beautiful Volvo Garmin displays that not only will contain navigation, radar, but then incorporate all of your engine information. We can actually link in then audio visual onto this. We've linked the boat systems into this, so from either touch screen or by way of a control back here, just by the main engine controls, you've got complete flexibility of what you display, how you control that system, and all in just a beautiful carbon faced pod. If we come down below that, you then got these two quite retro looking gauges below, which again are controlled, I don't know if you can see this, by a beautiful sort of milled aluminium jog wheel here. And although the two main displays here are the engine RPM, which is continuously there, within the center you can then change the display from speed to depth to rudder angle, your course over ground. In the bottom section it gives you your position, your speed, litres an hour, so fuel usage, and you can control both screens from the same jog control. they're, they're just beautiful to look at and actually really useful information. And it's a real combination of the futuristic pod holding the screens with a carbon fibre to quite a retro vibe with the two almost analog looking gauges here, but completely digital and completely, the setup can be set how you want to display that information. Below that, we come back down to your main, again, carbon fibre console panel. You've got the key switches here. So for anchor, the sliding sunroof, the drop window, and horn control right there to touch. Again, in a beautiful milled stainless sort of billet switch there, obviously illuminated. To the right-hand side of that, then you have the Sunseeker CM8 system. And this is a touchscreen control system for all, again, the major functions. So from bilge alarms through to bilge pumps, tankage, lighting, audio-visual can all be controlled through this panel very easily. And obviously that repeats itself up on this main screen. So you've got several options of how you look and control the boat systems. To the left-hand side here, you've actually got a point for a iPad mini that slots in with its charging point. And again, that repeats the function of the CM8 and audio-visual control and can be moved around the boat. So if you're sat in the seating, you've got full control. The wheel itself, I mean, sat in the seat here, it falls straight to hand. Just fits really well, just right there. And then below that, you've got a great inset holder with a wireless charger for your phone and actually a USB charging point as well. I mean, it just fits. It just all feels great, all falling to hand, looks beautiful. But by removing all the minor controls, even down to stabilizers and systems like this, are all controlled on the main screens. Works exceptionally well. And let's not forget as well, I mean, we've got this beautiful glazed screen in front of us, which with double curvature, I mean, the visibility is amazing from this lower helm. But with that amount of glass, you obviously need to ensure that you can keep cool as well in hotter climates. So on the console here again, two really nice 360-degree spinning aircon vents, so you can actually direct that airflow directly into you here at the helm. So really fits in with the rest of the boat. Very innovative. Some classic retro detailing, but ultra modern design and function. Absolutely brilliant.